You cannot be serious." Hands on his hips, Jason Burkwell glanced up and shook his head, then looked around, expecting to be punked. Maybe they were reincarnating the show just for his benefit. No cameras, no laughing crowds of hyenas as if he were the butt of an infamous joke. Sunlight filtered through the budding trees onto the sidewalk and adjacent asphalt street. A soft spring breeze drifted, bringing a hint of snow and pine from the Klamath Mountains in the distance. Other than a couple guys from his unit, there were a few stragglers coming out of their homes to catch the action. All in all, though, it was same ol' in their quaint little postage-stamp town. "I'm always serious." Lou crossed his beefy arms above his paunch, gray mustache twitching. The rustle of his tannin-yellow turnout gear crackled over that of the rig's dying siren as he faced Jason. "A call's a call." Yeah. 10 years as a firefighter at Redwood Ridge's Seoul Station, 3 of those being a lieutenant. Countless emergencies from wildfires to pedestrians in trapped cars. But not once had Jason responded to, "That's a cat in a tree, Lou." He peeked up at the white ball of fur cowering on a branch. The thing was tiny and maybe a few weeks old. How the hell did it get up there? "This is so cliché it's a crime." The 2 other jugheads in full gear laughed from their positions against the truck. "Well, aren't you going to get it down?" Mrs. Fieldstone, 200 years young if she was a day, frowned at him through Coke bottle glasses. "Quit pussyfooting around." The jugheads laughed harder at her unintentional quip. He whipped them a shut-it-or-die glare and faced his former elementary school principal. All 4 feet, 90 pounds of her was just as frightening now as she'd been when he'd sat in her office as a boy countless times for whatever he'd done wrong. "Of course, one of us will get right on it." "It's your turn," Lou grumbled. "I took the last call." Jason pinched the bridge of his nose. "Oh, come on. Name any occasion where we've responded to a 911 dispatch about—" He waved his hand at one of the many maples lining the suburban street, barely biting back the retort he would have rather said had scary Mrs. Fieldstone not been standing beside him. "An animal in need." "Last week?" Lou sniffed. "The Sundry's Cocker Spaniel dug up Gertrude Miller's prize-winning rose bushes. Again. I had to listen to her yammer for 30 minutes. I repeat, it's your turn."